So as I was editing yesterday's video, I came across this footage.
It's good. It's good. This man is the Warriors. He's about to blow this lead.
Wait. Hold on. Play that one more time.
This man is the Warriors. He's about to blow this lead.
No. One more time.
This man is the Warriors. He's about to blow this lead.
What? So as I was editing yesterday's video, I realized that Dream mentions the Golden State Warriors and how they choked the 3-1 lead they had against the Cleveland Cavaliers. So if you guys don't know, I am a huge Golden State fan, so I didn't actually catch that, but apparently Dream also watches the NBA, which is something we're going to talk about today. So in this video, I will be breaking down the NBA playoff schedules and who I think is going to get the championship. So if you guys follow the NBA, you guys are probably very familiar with the things I'm talking about. If not, let me try get you guys caught up, and I'll try to be as non-biased as possible in this video. So every year, I feel like there are different super teams in the NBA. Lakers, back when they had Kobe and Shaquille O'Neal. Last year's was the Golden State Warriors that just pretty much wrecked every team. And actually this year we have a lot of NBA powerhouses. For example, we have the Los Angeles Clippers and the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers have a lot of big names: LeBron James, Anthony Davis. Meanwhile, the Clippers have last year's MVP, Kawhi Leonard, and Paul George. So these two teams are probably the highest rated teams in the NBA as a matter of big names and just wins, I guess. However, there's also other teams that stand a pretty good chance in winning the final. Teams such as the Houston Rockets or the Milwaukee Bucks. There has been a lot of talk about how the Lakers are really overrated, but some underrated team might come and sweep them. However, as you can see in the playoffs, when the Lakers went up against the Portland Trail Blazers, they really did sweep them. I was surprised that Portland actually got the first W. I mean, Portland has some big names for itself as well. Carmelo Anthony, Damian Lillard. However, with their injuries, they still were not able to take down the Lakers. Okay, come on, this is gonna be close. No! I feel like that's a huge part in the NBA. Players can just get injured super easily. I mean, just take Golden State last year. Literally, like, their entire roster was injured, and that could happen to any team. Like LeBron James or Anthony Davis could get an injury, and I don't know whether the other players have the experience or like the chemistry in order to get the W. I mean, sure, they have a lot of big names, but big names isn't always what gets you to win. It's all about the chemistry, and that was something that the Portland Trail Blazers had over the Lakers, I would say. At least when LeBron James and Anthony Davis weren't on the court, you could really just see that Damian Lillard and Carmelo Anthony's like chemistry was just next level. However, even with all that, once Damian Lillard got that injury, everything went downhill from there and they pretty much got swept. So now that the Lakers have advanced to the next game, they will be going against the Houston Rockets, James Harden, Russell Westbrook, and the rest of them. So I think this matchup is really interesting, especially since Houston Rockets have a pretty small team. Can I kill him, please? Oh, that was so close. Heal potion. He's probably eating a golden apple. Oh god, he has poison. What? No! Ooh! That was so close. That was so close. I don't think he can die of poison. Houston Rockets have a pretty small roster. The guys on that team are pretty small compared to the Lakers, who have a ton of like really tall guys like Anthony Davis, Dwight Howard, JaVale McGee, and of course they have the King as well. So it's going to be an interesting matchup, not going to lie, especially since the Lakers haven't been in the finals in a while, and LeBron James has also missed last year's finals, so he might want to come back for blood. So next up we have the Bucks versus the Heat, which is the next game. The Heat swept the Pacers and the Bucks took out who was it that they took out again? I can't remember. But anyways, those two teams are facing off. The Heat is a pretty underrated team, not going to lie. They have had some amazing moments, but no one really knows about the Heat. I don't really follow those two teams as much. But yeah, so that's the matchup. I honestly think that the Bucks are going to take that. Might be a battle, I would say, like maybe like 2-4. I definitely think that they will advance to the next stage. So next up we have the Celtics versus the Raptors, and their first game has already been played. The skill sets of both the teams are really equal. So yeah, Celtics already lead the defending champions Raptors 1-0. However, I do think that the Raptors are going to win and move on to the next stage to face off against the Milwaukee Bucks. The Raptors are a really good team. I mean, they've kind of already proven themselves beating the Lakers every time and just working together as a team. Like the chemistry, like I said, is the most important part. Anyhow, we move to the Clippers against the Dallas Mavericks. So yeah, the Clippers move on to the next game and they will face the Denver Nuggets or the Utah Jazz. Now this matchup has probably been one of the best NBA matchups I've seen in a long time. Both teams have really been going off, so I honestly don't know who will emerge champion of that round. I'm just gonna go ahead and say the Utah Jazz because they seem to have more team chemistry. I mean, I guess we'll figure out soon. So I think whichever team goes against the Clippers will probably lose. I mean, we never know with these super teams. Just one injury is all it takes in order to take them down. So I think that people can't really make any decisions just yet. Yeah, just keep going. Come on. Come on. Come on. The heck, I didn't even hit him once. We have to win this one because we're not playing with the hackers, so it is our only chance at winning. Did this man like run out of blocks or something? Like, there's someone at middle already. I'm really terrified of building because I don't want to like glitch off the map. Finally! Jeez! Let's build to middle. I know there's someone at mid, so gotta be careful with that. He has no chest plate, so I'm not really worried about the PvP when we get to him, unless he's a hacker, of course. It's just him sniping me off the edge is what I'm worried about. Alright, please don't be a hacker. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. I will take that. The enchanted sword, very smexy. I like it. Let me enchant some of my armor, because I can. Okay, prot on that. Okay, I do have ender pearls just in case she knocks me off, so I should be fine. Let me just... Hello. How's it going? I don't see you. Okay, much appreciation for not hacking. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Anyway, so back to the NBA. I do think the Clippers will triumph over whichever team that they are put against in the next round, bringing them to probably go against the Lakers. I definitely think that the Rockets will put up a fight. However, it won't be enough to stop the Lakers. So yeah, the Clippers and the Lakers will be facing off in order to get that final seat. I did wish that the finals would have been the Lakers versus the Clippers. It really depends on where the teams are at, like physically, how healthy they are, and just how mentally prepared they are. So in the past, the Lakers have triumphed over the Clippers multiple times. That could add to the mental games, but Kawhi is known for pulling it together last minute in the finals, so he might pull something out of his sleeve. So we want them to battle it out real fast for us so that they lower each other's health, and then we'll just come in for the cleanup. They need to fight. They need to actually fight though. Alright. Sweep up time. Oh, what? How does he have full health? Don't worry, I have an enchanted apple. Where'd your shield come from? Excuse me. Yeah. I do need this and that and that. Heal. Where did my apple go? What? Okay, golden apple time. So the Lakers against the Clippers semifinals. I am going to give it to the Lakers if both teams are at their pinnacle. On the other side, I do think the Raptors are going to prevail over the Celtics. So it will be the Raptors against the Bucks. And I do think that the Raptors are going to make their second appearance in the NBA Finals 2 years in a row because Giannis is amazing, but he's alone. Like, the Raptors have a lot of players that can work together as a team, and their chemistry is next level stuff. So that will be used to defeat Antetokounmpo and the Bucks. So the finals is going to be the Lakers against the Raptors, which I think is going to be so fun, especially since they have a huge history, especially when Kobe dropped 81 on them, and just the fact that they haven't lost to the Lakers at all, and just how underrated they have been as a team throughout this season. So that's going to be such a fun game. I really have no idea what to expect. If I had to make a choice, I would honestly probably go Raptors taking the dub, because they just have a completely different tactic and they've had a history of being able to take down super teams. That's just my opinion. You guys can comment below what you think on this year's playoffs. And there's a ton of other possibilities that could happen, especially with just injuries, like I said, and just all that different type of unseen circumstances. So I do think that the Raptors are going to get 2 wins in a row, which does kind of suck because that would just give them the confidence for the next season in order to get a three-peat. But I don't think that will happen because the Golden State Warriors are going to come back and they're going to smack everyone. But then again, that's just my opinion on how this season's going to play out. Let me know if you guys have other opinions about the season. Comment it below. Curious to see what you guys think. And yeah, so that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and besides that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, God bless, peace out.